So the next day, I arrived, and the next night, they didn't change the time. It was a 9 p.m. sparring, which stayed 9 p.m. the next day, which was Tuesday. I get to the gym, and you got like all kinds of people there. You got some celebrities there. Like you got like a crew there. Like it's not like, and it kind of irritated me because nobody's allowed to even have a trainer in the corner. You're not allowed to bring anybody into the gym. When you walk into the gym, you have to drop your phones into a box so that nobody can report on a sneak. Nobody can do anything. Nobody can bring anybody into the gym even to help themselves out. I couldn't bring a trainer into camp even to work tags with me on my off days. Nothing. So I show up and he's got like a crew of people there to witness this sparring on this particular night. And again, it irritated me because it's not about privacy, because now you have a bunch of people here. You're treating this like it's a spectacle. You know what I'm saying? And I realized immediately what was up. I realized, okay, bro, you don't think I'm in shape to go 12. You realize I got tired the last time we went 8. Now you up the ante to 12 rounds. You've been training the entire week. You don't think I've been training, though. You don't think I've been training. And you figure there's no way Paulie's going to go 12. He barely had the energy to go 8 last time. So I'm going to invite all these people over. He had Dana White there. He had Lorenzo Fertitta there. It was people that were there that, pretty established people in the business and pretty established people just around Las Vegas, Wow. His agent was there. And so I already knew what it was. I said, this guy doesn't think I'm going to be able to go 12 because I had a tough time with the 8. I had a tough time with the pace of the 8. He thinks he's going to stop me in the gym right now in front of all these people and spread this word. I said, man, is he in for something tonight? I said, man, I was pissed off when I got in. I was pissed off the day before when they told me 12. I was pissed off as I warmed up that night. I was pissed.
Wow.
Round one starts, I immediately start shit talking. I immediately come out with a purpose. I immediately start shit talking. I immediately start taking it to him. He was honestly... He hung in there for the first 5. I'm not gonna lie. He hung in there. He even returned some good fire. He hung in there, but there was clearly a purpose. And now all the things that I was doing 2 weeks ago, I was putting him in position to make him feel like he had to work harder. But I couldn't work that hard, so it was all an illusion to make him work harder. Now I was forcing him to work harder while also working harder myself. So I was doing both. And the shots were landing. My jab was sharper. I was talking shit the whole time. I was making sure to call him a bitch and make sure he reminded what a bitch that he is. I was talking. But honestly, the first 5 rounds, he was hanging in there. He hung tough. I'm going to give him credit. He hung tough. But, of course, like I told you earlier, what did I tell you a real fighter is? A real fighter is not in the first round. The real fighter is, as the fight wears on, what do you do when you're hurting? When you're fatigued? When you are uncomfortable? What do you do? Most people, non-fighters especially, will turn into a bitch. Some fighters will also turn into a bitch. What do you do? That is the true character of a fighter. When now things are uncomfortable for you, how do you react? Well, first 5 rounds, he hung as tough as he could. He hung in there. He even returned some good fire, like I said. Round 6 comes around. This guy becomes very, very hittable. Some of the awkward movement disappears. He becomes very, very hittable. And I start putting more weight on my shot because I'm saying, you know what? This guy's starting to get hittable, man. I'm not missing this guy. He's not coming back with the counters as much. I'm going to the body hard now. I'm ripping to the head hard. I'm staying with my jab. He's just trying to fire here and there. A couple of shots he did get in there, but now they're fewer and further between. I'm hitting to the body. I shit you not, Ben. I felt like it was like when Mike Tyson fought Terrell. You know Mike Tyson fought Terrell Biggs, and there's that post-fight interview where he said, yeah, I can feel the body shots inside, and the guy said, well, what do you mean you felt the body shots inside? What are you talking about? And he said, no, I felt he was feeling like he sounded like a girl, and the inside like, like the body. And I remember Mike Tyson during this interview, because every time I would hit him to the body, he would give me like, I remember I hit him with a counter uppercut inside when he tried to throw a straight left hand, and he fell into me. And in his ear, I said, you like those, right? I said, they don't give you those in MMA. You can start getting used to those now in boxing. I said, those feel differently, you pussy. Those feel different, And little by little, I could see the bitch in this guy coming out. He was talking less. Like, at first, he was like matching my talking. Now he didn't want to waste energy talking because he didn't have the energy to fight back let alone talking, And I'm bitching at him. I'm complaining to him like, yo, bro, where's the work? He was moving away. I was literally, he moved away from me. I'd be like, bro, where you going? I said, where you going, bro? Where you going? I said, where you going? Like, well, just being a nuisance in there while I'm throwing these punches. And again, the shots he's returning here and there, fewer and further between. In round 8, I get inside with him. This is a picture that he ends up putting out. I get inside with him and I'm talking shit, and inside he tries to, whatever he tries to do, he tries to do his thing. I'm not going to tell you everything because technically I still want to be ethical on this. I don't want to give you his tactics. But in the end, I'm talking shit and he shoves it. He on the inside and he shoves me, and I try to hold myself up, like I kind of stumble on the shove, and I go down by the ropes, I mean, it was a legit shove, like even Cortez warned him and all that, like it was. And I remember getting up from it and looking at him as Cortez is warning and saying, guys, keep it clean. As Cortez is talking, I'm talking over Cortez, and I'm like, you needed that break, right, you little bitch? I was like, you're looking for any break you could get, right? Right, you little bitch? You little pussy? I was like, ain't no breaks in here, bro. I was like, you're gonna keep getting punished tonight. Yeah. And I kept taking it to him. I kept taking it to him. Honestly, he took a mean one till about round 10. He tried to return some fire, but he took a mean one till about round 10. Like he took some good shots, like till about round 10. Now he's wearing basically a football helmet as a headgear, so that's nice and protective. Me, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit if I get mucked up or anything. I wear an open face headgear, a lot less padding. I feel that's the way I choose to spar. I choose to spar like a man. I don't choose to spar like a bitch. So honestly, after about 10, though, I'll be honest, honestly, like 8 or 9, I'm actually starting to question this guy. Like, is he going to quit on me? Is he not going to quit on me? Like, I'm starting to question, because he's definitely not fighting. He's not fighting me anymore. He's not fighting the same way, definitely. He's, like, looking for answers. He doesn't have any. And I see the bitch in his eye. Like, every fighter knows what I'm talking about when you see the bitch in your opponent's eye. I can see the bitch in his eye. He was talking less. Instead of talking, he tried to make faces at me. When I would jab him in his face and I'd say, like, get that stupid look off your face. And I'd bump him with his jab. And I'd say it again. I just kept saying it. Get that stupid look off your face. And I'd jab him again. And he'd make a face at me. I wasn't talking about any faces he was making. I just didn't like his face. The stupid look on his face was an actual face. I don't like his face. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to just mush his face every chance I got, So we get to honestly about 10, and I honestly, at 10-ish, after 10-ish, actually, I'm going to tell you one more thing. After the 8th round, I started yelling at Dana White between rounds. Between rounds, I started yelling at Dana White, and he's sitting there ringside, and I started telling him, I said, this is the best you got? I was like, this little bitch is the best you got? I said, I was working all last week. I said, 24 hours ago, I was on a cross-country flight here. Wow. I said, I've barely done any sparring at all these months. And this guy's all you got. He has no balls. I said, you got no balls. I know Conor hears you from across the ring. I mean, I'm in my corner, and Dana's right outside the ring. I'm yelling at Dana. I know Conor hears you. I just keep saying, he has no balls. He has no character. This guy has no character. I was like, because in my mind, I'm thinking, when you show character, when in this situation, how you fight me back? And he wasn't doing that, So, whatever. Now I'm going to fast forward back to the 10th round. In the 10th round, I get the better of it, too. Well, I'm starting to feel it now. Now you're feeling a cross-country flight. You're starting to feel like, you're still not in great shape. You're in better shape, but you're not being 12-round shape. And to his credit, he came back at 11 and 12 and did very good. I'm going to say he caught 11 and 12 and he won them. And to his credit, he dug down in those 11 and 12. But I still have to question him. Did he dig down because he saw less fire coming from me? Or did he dig down because he dug down? That was something I wanted to find out in the next sparring session, Because the next sparring session, there was going to be no jet lag. The next sparring, I was only going to continue to get sharper and sharper now. The next sparring session, it was going to be less fatigue on my part. Every time I got in there, I was going to be in better and better shape. So did Conor's balls grow bigger in 11 and 12 because he didn't see me taking it to him? Because then he's still a bitch. Or would Conor's balls have still gotten big in 11 and 12 if I was taking it to him? Because when I was taking it to him, Conor didn't have any balls. So I ended up with, I respected the fact that he was able to come on strong in 11 and 12, but my curiosity for the next sparring session was going to be, does this guy have any balls when I'm going to continue to take it to him the entire time the next time we spar? Because the next time we spar, he's going to get no breaks at all. Because the next time we spar, I'm going to be even sharper, I'm going to be even better. Because let's face it, Conor got a little better between the first and second sparring. Because the first sparring, if the guy I sparred the first time around would have showed up on the second sparring, he would have got beat the shit out of every round, even including the early rounds. But the early rounds, the second spar, he can get tough. But my question was still, my thing is this. I'm going to progress faster than you. This is what I've done in my life for a living for 20 years. So my sharpness is going to multiply at a faster rate than your sharpness is. So my curiosity was, every time we spar now, I want to see where this guy's going to hang. Because it's going to get to the point where he's going to be getting the shit beat out of him every single round. You didn't get it or should be out of him every single round on Tuesday, but we were working our way towards there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So my question in my mind was going to be, as we progress, how much character is this guy going to show me, and how much improvement is this guy going to show me? Because the percentage of improvement he's going to be able to give to the percentage of improvement that I'm going to give is incomparable. Because it's something I've done for 20 years of my life. I'm going to get much sharper than you're going to get if we train every single day.